And welcome back. Welcome back, guys. I know it's been a while. I've been off doing grown folk stuff, taking care of business, uh, getting my setup, new cameras, all type of stuff. So sorry about the wait. I really do apologize for it, but we are back now, and we're back for good. I warning, it is allergy season, and I have bad allergies. Here in Mississippi, the pollen is going crazy. So forgive me if you see me sniffling or rub my nose too much, but getting through these allergies. So bear with me. Bear with me. Today we're checking out Don Shipley again. Checking out Chief again. He's got another phony, so we're gonna see who he's exposing today. We're gonna enjoy it. We love seeing these phonies get exposed when they try to take advantage of the reputation of people who actually put the work in. So please remember to like, subscribe, and share the video. Without further ado, let's hop right into it, guys.
Now I'm sending his records to the federal prosecuting attorney up there, because I know that's what that clown is going to do. He's going to claim he's a disabled man. He did it in the video. A mentally disabled veteran and PTSD and all this other shit. And you were a dental tech with some very poor service.
Oh, wow.
Disgraceful, son of a bitch. Absolutely disgraceful.
Oh, nice.
I got an awful lot to talk about today, so I'm just going to kind of get warmed up here and take an easy one first. You guys remember that buried alive in the Beirut embassy guy that got a silver star for drinking water out of a pipe after he'd been buried in there, that Daryl Edwards? Well, yeah. Daryl was honored at a Florida Panthers hockey game.
Right.
And then I went after him for it. And just total disgrace. Well, there's something about hockey games and phonies, because check this guy out. This is a 23-year decorated Special Forces Delta guy, Lieutenant Colonel.
Oh, wow.
At a hockey game.
And we're honored to be joined by a decorated 23-year veteran of the U.S. Army Special Operations Forces and the Delta Force, who served multiple combat deployments worldwide as an assault group officer and commander, including in Iraq and Afghanistan. Tampa Bay, please welcome and salute retired Lieutenant Colonel.
These guys have no shame. I'm talking about no fucking shame at all. That's ridiculous.
This guy wormed into this charity. They were giving him guns. He was the belle of the ball, standing ovations, the hero of the game shit. He got booted as an E1 for going AWOL.
Wow.
Made it into Ranger training, RASP. He was at jump qualified, and then he lost his mind. So what do you do after you're what do you do after you're retired?
Fucking guy went AWOL. Wow.
As a Special Forces colonel, you start peddling real estate down in Sarasota, Florida. The damn thing about this is how hard I worked prepping for this guy to get him on the phone. And this charity, the guys that were outraged over this, it's completely outraged. You're getting their attorneys involved. Our attorneys want you to do it. You go at him. We want to keep our distance. Now, the charities, when I go after guys like this that you have turned into the belle of the ball, all the charities want to do is sweep it under the rug. They don't want to share the information of how they got duped, right? Because the donations are too precious to them. Your donations, you have a responsibility to other charities out there and people that donate to them not to sweep this under the rug. You should be able to say, this is how this guy infiltrated us. So next time, because these phonies always prey on church groups and charities and all kinds of stuff. And that really upset me that that's all they were going to do with it. Just shh.
I can tell Don is pissed. It's very rare you catch him this pissed off.
I have served many years as a Navy SEAL, and I have served with special forces all over the world, Australia's, Great Britain's, the Thais, just everybody. and in this country, all the Green Berets, the Rangers, the Marines, everybody. And I have never, ever seen one of them or a SEAL threaten somebody that they were a Navy SEAL. I'm going to kick your ass because I'm in Special Forces. Never, not a single time have I ever witnessed that. But phonies do it, and it disturbs me deeply when they do, to intimidate you, to back you down. There's only 3 times somebody's going to claim to be a Navy SEAL when they're not. To gain respect for something they never earned, they want you to oodle over them, buy them drinks, shit like that, make a big deal out of them. The other one, a big one, is to build trust. They're going to tell you they're a Navy SEAL or a retired Green Beret, and they're going to roof your house, pave your driveway, and they need all the money up front. You're never going to see them again.
Oh, wow.
Builds trust. I don't know why you trust anybody. But the big one is intimidation. They're going to intimidate you. They back you down. They puff themselves up like a cat that encounters a dog and will intimidate you. I can kill you with a rolled up newspaper or a plastic spoon, and it works. Now, listen to that. I've never seen any single Special Forces guy, SEAL, Marine, ever do that anywhere. But those phony sure as shit do, and it bothers me. It bothers me a lot. This guy, Travis Juhr, is the most disgusting, despicable, disgraceful sack I've ever encountered. And sadly, he served in the Navy Reserves, and he served the Coast Guard for about 10 years. And he is all into this Antifa stuff in Portland, riding up there and just calling people out. And he's just, what he does to this young lady, that she's a protester against the protesters up there. She does a good job up there. There's a lot of people that do it. And the things he says and does to her is just atrocious.
I tell your boyfriend that you can suck my rescue swimmer dick. Your boyfriend, Enrique Tarrio, can suck my rescue swimmer cock.
But you couldn't tell him that when he was here.
Because he ran. The day that I showed my shit, he ran.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. You couldn't tell him that when he was here. Hey.
Correct. And I do it to your fucking face.
And that's what Travis does. He goes floating around to these different protests, and he puffs himself up like a cat, and he throws out the rescue swimmer bit. I'm a rescue swimmer. You should be scared of me. And it's got enormous attention from all this anti-ICE stuff. That, you know, he's a slob. He's a big, lumpy buck, and he's got a lot of traction. Well, Travis' traction ended a couple of days ago, right when I got his military.
Call him lumpy.
Military records. Travis threatened to kill Donald Trump. Magazine, dump a mag in Donald Trump and some other people up there, these anti-protesters. I don't even know what you call them. The ones that are against the anti-ICE protesters. I wish everybody that sent me a video to watch would put a minute mark in there where they want me to go. Because I'm not going to sit there and watch an hour-long video just because you sent it. But this guy was painstaking, sending me exact to the areas of this that I needed to listen to. And I'll put it in the video description here of how often this guy says he was in Special Forces in the Coast Guard. This whole rescue swimmer crap, how many guys' lives he saved, how many times his life was put in danger, how many, the survivor guilt bullshit of his buddies all dying. And
oh, wow.
He was a dental tech in the Coast Guard.
Damn.
He cleaned people's teeth.
Damn. Wow.
So before the Coast Guard, the Navy got a dose of this guy in the reserves. And then he transfers and he tells that because the Navy wouldn't let him save any civilians. And that's bullshit. If you're out there and there's a civilian that needs rescued and you're in the area, you're going to rescue them.
Right.
So that's what he claims. He joined the Coast Guard for that. And he's got himself up as an AW second-class petty officer, and he's not. So they got Travis Juhr in federal custody doing a mental health evaluation before they throw the key away on this guy. He's never getting out of there. And a mental health evaluation is what they give to people they think are psychotic or nuts. He smoked too much of that crazy-ass weed they got out there. And I watched Dan Burnett do that. They sent him to the largest insane asylum in Virginia. And they dot the T's and cross. You're not going to get out of there for a while. They had him in the nut house for 4 months, wearing papered shoes and pants. And that's what this jerk, because you threatened people. You were so antagonistic and just so, oh, that guy's disturbing beyond words.
Hey, Travis, you here for your court hearing today? Fuck off. Get the fuck out of my face. Oh, there's an assault. Travis is here for two. My fucking wife, I'll kill you dead. You understand? Travis is here for 2 counts of harassment for spitting in my face. This is the asshole.
So he did some reserve time in the Navy. He's got himself up in this video as an AW-2. That's a helicopter crewman. AW is second-class petty officer. I don't fucking think so. He goes into the Coast Guard and he becomes a dental tech. He did that for almost 10 years. HS3, a dental tech for his time in the Coast Guard. He got out as a 3rd-class petty officer and he had 1 good conduct award, which tells me your time in service, you should have had more than 1.
Right.
And you should have been promoted higher than an E4. Hell, I was a chief petty officer in 10 years. I put his ribbon rack together, the awards that are in here. I put his ribbon rack.
Coast Guard Victorious Team Combination Ribbon, Coast Guard Pistol, Coast Guard Pistol Sharpshooter. Those sound like all entry-level awards.
Together, and I've never seen a nastier bunch of awards. I have a real problem with ugly military awards, and these are the ugliest ones I've ever seen. Coast Guard awards, come on, guys, man. Get those things redone. You'd had some awards, the amount of people he claimed, the lives that he saved, the horrors he saw, how many close encounters with death he did. And that's how you never get a single personal award, not a Coast Guard achievement, not a Navy comm, not anything like that. And you didn't get a second good conduct award. You got your ass kicked out is what you did. And you suck.
Wow.
You fucking suck. People contact me a lot about getting military records. They've seen the videos and they want to know how I can get them. My grandfather's records, my father's records. He served in Vietnam, and I'll always help you. The only guys I won't help are the guys that frequently ask me to verify if they were ever a Navy SEAL or not. I think I went through BUDS. I have this memory of going through and being SEAL. Can I verify? No, I'm not going to waste my time with it. You weren't. How about that? But getting the records, there's several ways of going about getting the records. But first is the difference between a FOIA and an actual military records. All the records that I get are FOIAs, Freedom of Information Act. They may look like a DD-214, but they're not. But a technician receives the request that we send them for the records. And they will either take the cover sheet of the actual DD-214 and start blacking stuff out, Privacy Act information, Social Security number, date of birth, serviceman's life insurance beneficiary, all kinds of stuff like that. And a lot of it plays right into the phony hands. See, that's all that blacked out stuff I did with this.
Right.
The other one is where the technician gets the request and she types, she types the information onto a FOIA request, which is often what we get. We get the both of them, but they are not an actual DD-214. There's a copy of one and the one they just type up. I get the records from POW Network, who submits Mary is a mature Marine Corps widow. She's a very powerful gal. She has access to all the Vietnam databases and really sensitive stuff. And she runs this all out. It's her. POW Network is her and only her. She runs out of a spare bedroom in her house, and she just stays at her computer and files for military records. And when they come back, she will email them back to you. So contact Mary at POW Network and just provide the basic information of what you want. The full spelling of the name, a close age, a city, a town that the guy lived in, a graveyard that he's interned in, all that stuff. She's gotten records back from the Civil War, and she just got my grandfather's records back from World War I. She'll get them, but you have to have some information to file. You shouldn't do it yourself because you're never going to hear back from them. You need to have the Social Security number of the person you're requesting. Mary can provide that and get the records going. The next thing, because a lot of vets can't do it, they can't find their DD-214. We had not seen Diane's DD-214 in 40 years.
Look at Diane. Big cheekbones. Look at that pretty smile. Some dimples.
We got on eVets, and you just go in and you make a new request and you do this. And they send them to us in 3 days. You have to prove who you are on the eVets thing with some very simple photo ID things and making an account. It's really simple. It's the other way of getting records for a deceased veteran that you're the next of kin at. If you got a next of kin who died and you need to get their records, you get right on eBay, prove who you are as the next of kin, and they will send them to you quickly.
That's cool.
One of the first places POW Network and I start with is the Servicemen Civil Relief Act website, SCRA. It's an official government website, but it is a great place for us to start because the records take time to come back. We can get in there and immediately know how much time you served and when you served it. This is that Travis jerk-off's.
So what does he got? August 23rd, 2002 to April 30th, 2004, Navy Reserve. Like he re-enlisted again from 04 to 07, and from 07 to 2011. Coast Guard. Okay, that was his Coast Guard time. And I can't see what's at the bottom. Okay.
Stuff here. His Navy Reserve time, his Coast Guard time, and Travis, one lie after another, he goes into the video and he says, when he got out, I got out in 2019 or 2017, I don't remember. He got out in 2012, jerk off. Right. How about that? Because I got your records, I can see. That is how you initially tell if somebody actually served in the military, if that's what you want. It'll tell you the day he went in, the day he came out, and the branch of service that they served.
Right.
And that's it. It's pretty easy stuff. That's how I get my records. No mystery. I had a mayor of a town contact me, and we've all seen the signs as you're going down Main Street, and they hang up a hometown hero, and it's got this guy in his dress uniform and Coast Guard, Navy, Army. It's a really cool thing. All the World War II guys, they have them up there, flag after flag after flag. And he wanted some help. He was asking me, he said he had 2 families that could not find the DD-214s for the husband and the grandfather that had sadly passed away. And that's a pain in the ass when you do that. And I said, can they provide a picture of that guy in uniform? And he contacted him and he said, yes. And I said, that's all you need, man. You got a picture of him in uniform. Don't have to go the extra mile for this. If you have a picture of that guy in a military uniform, put his ass up there. You don't need the records for some stuff like that.
Right.
Cool. Okay. Finally, no matter how bad your day's going, no matter what terrible twist in the road your life is taking, at the very least, you were not born in the body of Yuki.
Oh, wow. What the hell?
Yuki's been arrested again, this time for using his weird little patrol car that he impersonates police. He impersonated a police officer trying to stop a tractor trailer and hitting it. And outside of that, all his antics with being a transgender guy and trying to use, he's a guy, trying to use the little girl's bathroom in churches, Mormon churches. That guy's been arrested so many times. He is so strange. Yeah. You don't got shit to bitch about. Nothing.
Well, a Minden woman is in jail charged with pretending to be a police with reckless driving and failure to obey a peace officer. A state trooper reported that Soto Elliott's SUV was outfitted to look like a patrol car with light bars and antennas. A video shows her vehicle pursuing a semi on Interstate 80 with lights flashing. The 2 vehicles then stopped at a truck stop near the Odessa exit, where witnesses say Soto Elliott got out of her car and started yelling at the truck driver. hearing is scheduled in Buffalo County in March. Soto Elliott is in the Buffalo County Jail on a $3,500 bond.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Well, that was crazy. That was a crazy way to end the video. Freaking trans person. I guess he did a video on that person before that I got to go and check out. And I'm starting off with his most recent and moving back, which I probably should have done. I probably should have started back further and moved up. But that's what we got for today, guys. I'm about to do a whole string of videos, so I have them coming back to back, so you all can check them out. Thank you guys for being here. I greatly appreciate your patience. I appreciate your patronage. You guys liking my videos and watching them and commenting. I really, really appreciate it, guys. So I got some good stable internet. We're more stable internet now. I got a better camera. So, looking forward to keeping these videos coming. Again, cannot thank you guys enough. I really appreciate it. And I will catch you guys the next time. Peace out.